For someone who works in innovation, I can tell you that anytime I talk to business leaders who are exploring artificial intelligence, to them it looks innovative. To them it is innovation in how they use it. But I have to remind them that if they're using it to do what they did yesterday better, then that's not innovation. That's called iteration. And there's nothing wrong with that. We should all iterate and improve for the rest of our lives. But innovation is creating new value. It's different. It didn't exist yesterday. And the two of them together, whether it's you as an individual or it's you as a business leader, when you combine iteration with innovation, you get disruption. And disruption is doing the new things that make the old things obsolete. And to see that and to appreciate that, we need a beginner's mind. And it's different than an open mind. A beginner's mind asks questions. A beginner's mind is curious. A beginner's mind is self-aware that you have biases that are preventing you from asking even bigger and better questions. The way I like to think about a beginner's mind is having childlike wonder. Remember, as kids, or if you have children, everything's why, or what if, or why not. Everything is possible. And that's the beginner's mind. In a beginner's mind, everything is possible. But oftentimes, we're the experts. We're the smartest people in the room. We've had whole careers and experiences to prove it. We've had failures to prove it. But in a moment of AI, if we bring an expert's mind to it, we're going to know what's on the other side of a prompt. Those outcomes are going to be pretty familiar. So in a beginner's mind, everything is possible. In the expert's mind, few things are possible, and those outcomes are known. Most people who use generative artificial intelligence today use it very similar to how they use Google. They'll ask it questions, they'll tell it to do things, and there's a known entity on the other side of that prompt. Where innovation unlocks in how you use it is when you don't know what's on the other side of the prompt, and you keep prompting it until you start to shape something that is new. This is a profound piece of artwork that a Spanish artist came up with. If you notice, the machines are learning in this picture, and the people are not learning. They're probably on TikTok asking for faster podcasts and YouTube videos. The mind shift is leaving here today to think differently. It's, as Rumsfeld famously talked about, the known knowns. I want to break that down in helping us to have that mind shift. There's what you know, and this forms sort of this central or the center of our decision making. And then there's what we know we don't know. And this is sort of our outer perimeter. This is what drives us for further education. This is what drives us also to keep a safe zone or a comfort zone. And usually the decisions we make about what to do next or how to react or how to lead stem from these two circles. Innovation exists outside of that circle, which is what you don't know, you don't know. And that's exactly where we are with AI. We don't know what we don't know. And the only way to transfer that into knowledge is to explore the unknown, to explore uncertainty, in order to make the unknown tangible, to ask different questions, to experiment in different ways, because on the other side of those questions and experiments are answers and experiences, and it's how we make the unknown known. For example, ketchup. Nothing says innovation like a bottle of ketchup. This is a bottle that was designed in the 1890s, and we lived with it. We still live with it. And rather than change it, a lot of us just dealt with it. We all have strategies for how to get ketchup out of the bottle. Some of you use your hand. Some of you use a knife. Some of you shake it and hope it doesn't get everywhere. Or we could imagine new things, like gravity.